Hello, in this tutorial I will show you how you teach Foundry defects. In this case I have one picture here with a big Foundry defect in the headland, and in this tutorial I will only teach the headland. It's the same for the second land and for the third land, so in this tutorial I will only show you the first land or headland. Okay, you cannot use the tutor to create Foundry defects. In this case it's a little bit advanced. We will use the classifier directly. These are the Porosity and Foundry kink detector. Please create a new classifier. Give him a name, headland, for example. Okay. And then the program said, please define now with the mouse the checking area. The checking area for the headland is a beginning in the middle of the steel ring. Please don't begin here, because maybe the ring is a little bit smaller. We will detecting Foundry defects also on this position here. So I'm beginning in the middle of the steel here. And please go not too much to the right, not to the dark, to the top of the piston. This is okay. Should classifier scan the whole circumference? Yes, please. Now he enlarged the area from the top to 360 degrees around. Okay, here we have three tabs. The first tab is the classificator tab, the second is the filter unit, and the third is the neural classification. We need the firstly. And here please choose the blob filter. This is, for my opinion, the best filter to check Foundry defects. Okay, then we are ready here in the first tab. Then we switching to the filter unit. And here you can see the minimum defect width is 0.4 millimeters. Here we're going to, for example, to 0.2 and 0.2. We will find smaller Foundry defects also. And this means this is a blob tolerance. I'll show you how this works. If you zoom in by your Foundry defect and you test the filter and draw blob extra, test again, you can see here red areas. These red areas are similar to this red point. I give you more tolerance and test the filter again. And look, now we have too much, this tolerance is too much. You can see this is not a Foundry defect, this is also not. So you must here playing with this parameter until you have good results. In this case, by this piston, the value is 30, 32, this is very good. Okay, so I have here my Foundry defect. And these are the groups he found, different groups. Okay, now we are ready by this tab also, filter unit. I'm going now to the neural classification. And you can see here a lot of groups. Group 1, this is a Foundry defect. Teach this as positive, add to pattern as porosity, as defect. And this one, yes, this is also a porosity. The third group, this is not a porosity, negative. This is also not a porosity, negative. Now I have 4 examples inside, 2 porosities. And if you switch to the negative, this is negative, it means positive in this case. These are not porosities. These 2 are porosities, Foundry defects. Then please switch to color grading. This, otherwise the program is checking in grayscaling, in mono, yes, but this is not so good. Color is better. Okay, learn this. Okay, now you can test the classifier. And you can see here he found 2 defects. He found a lot of groups more, but only 2 defects. This is correct. Now I'm loading another bad part. Here in this list I have 37 good parts. This is a good part. And I have 35 bad parts, but the bad parts are also bad parts in the second land or maybe by the Niring. I have here bad parts by headland. This is also a bad part. Go back to the classifier and test him. And look, he found the defect. This is correct. And he found a second defect here, but this is not a defect. Here you can see the group with the two arrows in the front. These are the groups where the program meaning this is a defect, a Foundry defect. The first is correct. Take a look to the second group, group 15. This is not a defect, this is okay. So I teach him this as negative. Learn again. Okay. Try the classifier again. Okay, now we have 0 defects. So I'm going here to the group 1. This is group 1, yes. And give him one example more by the porosities. Learn again. Okay. Start and check. Now we have 1 defect, this is correct. I will not every time choosing the classifier, I put the classifier to the program. This is easier for me for checking. I'm creating a new characteristic, check headland, for example. And put the headland classifier to the first package. Accept and start. And this should be a bad part. Yes, it's okay. Take a look to the next bad part. Oh, this is very large. This should be no problem. Here we found a lot of more than one. He found Foundry defects inside the Niring. So I go into the teach mode, classifier, test the classifier. And here you can see now a lot of groups. He means maybe this is a Foundry defect. The first is okay, this is a Foundry defect. The second, this is not a Foundry defect, negative. The group 4, okay, I will not teach him this because this is you see this is with a pen drawing. So I let it be. I don't teach this. This is not a Foundry defect, negative. Learn again, and maybe now it's good. Okay, I'm checking again. Classifier. Now we have 1 defect. Now we have 2 defects. Okay, but this is okay. The next bad part. Here we have a Foundry defect. Check it. Okay, you have it. I take a look. He have not too much. No, we have only 1. The next bad part. I think this is very small, but he found it. Here. You have it. Next bad part. Here. Check. Okay. The next. All T1 are bad parts by headland. This is not small. You must found it. Okay, you have it. This one. Here. You have it. You can see he found a lot of groups, but the neural classification only 1 detecting as Foundry defect. This means if you're going to the classifier and start and test classifier, you can see a lot of groups, but only 1 group he said this is a Foundry defect. It's correct. Next bad part here. This is also no problem. Okay, and here he found another. And here it's now possible to teach him better. You can say, okay, this is not a Foundry defect. Look for another one. I teach him this by beginning. Should be 2. Yes. Here, it's correct. And here, it's also correct. Next one. Here. Okay. So next important thing is if you found all the bad parts, please make a test by good parts. so you can be sure he works without false rejects. This should be good. The next should be good. Also a good part. Yes. This is very important. Normally I'm using an auto test. I said in this case, please only check the good ones. I will have no false rejects. Okay, if you have checked 10, then I'm breaking this tutorial. It's working well, this classifier. Okay, no false rejects. Stop. The last one is bad because I'm breaking. Okay.